Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Yang Kai from Faculty of Education. My metric number is 8206778 from Z89. My speech title is University should require students to declare AI usage in assignments. Let me start by asking you a simple question. How many of you have used ChatGPT, Grammarly, or other AI tool to help with an assignment? I believe many of us have, because artificial intelligence is now becoming part of our daily academic lives. Whether we use it to generate ideas, improve our writing, or summarize the information, or check grammar, AI tools have become more accessible than ever before. However, while AI offers many benefits, it also raises an important question. Should universities require students to declare AI usage in assignments? I strongly believe that they should. Today, I will explain the reason why universities should require students to declare AI usage. First, undeclared AI usage can increase academic dishonesty. Second, our depends on may weaken the critical thinking skill. Finally, AI declaration help ensure fair academic evaluation. Let's begin with the first reason. So the first, undeclared AI usage can increase the academic dishonesty. Academic honesty is one of the most important value in higher education. Universities expect the students to submit the work that reflects their own effort, knowledge, and understanding. So, however, the growing popularity of AI tools, many students may submit AI-generated content without informing their lecturers. For example, imagine two students working on the same assignment. One student spends several days researching articles, organizing the ideas, and writing the paper independently. Another student just simply entered the prompt into a ChatGPT and received the complete response within minutes. If both students receive the same grade, is that really fair? I don't think so. So, according to the research by Cotton and Shapeway, many students use generative AI without fully understanding and the ethic boundaries involved in academic work. When AI usage is not declared, lecturers may struggle to identify how much of the assignments was completed by the student and how much was generated by the AI. As a result, academic integrity may become compromised, and honest students may feel disadvantaged. By requiring students to declare AI usage, the universities can promote the transparency and encourage the responsible academic behavior. Now that I have discussed academic honesty, let's move to the second reason, critical thinking. Our depends on AI can weaken students' critical thinking and dependent learning skills. One of the main purposes of the university education is not simply to obtain the good grades. It is to just develop the ability to think independently, analyze information, solve these problems, and from our own opinions. As a TESOL student, this is especially important for us. So, in our future careers as an English language teacher, we will need to communicate effectively, evaluate information quickly, and help students to develop their own thinking skill. If we become too dependent on AI tools, we may gradually stop to challenge ourselves to think deeply. For example, instead of brainstorming our own ideas for an essay, we might immediately ask AI to generate them. Instead of analyzing reading passage ourselves, we might rely on the AI summarizes. Where this may save time in short term, it can reduce our opportunities to learn and grow. So, researchers such as Tali and his colleagues have warned that excessive reliance on ChatGPT may reduce the independent thinking, critically, and confident in producing original work. AI should support learning, not replace the learning process itself. Therefore, requiring students to declare AI usage can remind that AI is just a tool to assist our learning. So besides affecting honesty and critical thinking. Undeclared AI usage to create challenges in academic evaluation. Universities need fair and accurate methods to assess students' abilities. Lecturers use the assignments to measure the students' understanding, writing skill, research abilities, or overall academic performance. However, if students use the extensively without declaring it, lecturers may not just be able to determine what student can actually do this independently. This can make the grading less accurate and less meaningful. According to the UNESCO guidance for generative AI in education, universities should accept a clear ethical guideline for AI usage. When students declare how they use AI, lecturers gain a better understanding of the learning process behind the assignment. They can identify which parts was completed independently and which part involved AI assisted. This doesn't mean that AI should be banned. In fact, AI can be valuable educational resources when we use that in the right way. The goal is not to prevent the student from using technology. The goal is to ensure the transparency and fairness. As a future teachers, many of us eventually assess our own students. We understand how important fairness in education. Therefore, we should also support fair assessment practices during our own university studies. In conclusion, artificial intelligence has the potential to transform the education in many positive ways. It can improve the efficiency, provide learning support, and help students access the information more easily. However, without transparency, AI can also create a serious academic challenge. Today, I have explained how undeclared AI usage can increase the academic dishonesty, weaken critical thinking skill, and reduce the fairness in academic evaluation. So, for this reason, universities should require students to declare AI usage in assignments. So, at the same time, students should learn to use AI responsibly and ethically. As a future educators and professionals, we must remember that technology should enhance the learning rather than replace the human effort, creatively and independent thinking. AI is not a problem. The real challenge is how we choose to use it. By encouraging the transparency and responsibility, the university can embrace to accept the technology innovation while still protecting the academic integrity and ensuring a fair learning environment for everyone. Thank you for listening.